Hey everyone, this is Nitro. In this video, I'm going to go over what has happened with my Langrisser mobile account over the past week. So first things first is the equipment farming results over the past week. So the previous week, I got a mere 4 SSRs. This week, I got 7, which I suppose is a bit better, but it's still not very good. In terms of crystals, last week I had 41 vouchers with 17,517 crystals on hand. I currently have 7 vouchers and 12,993 crystals. So the reason for the drop is because I did 140 summons on the major update this week. Effectively though, the total increase, if we factor in that 140 summons, is that I got 16 additional vouchers and 3,396 crystals. So this is a pretty reasonable increase when you consider it, because there were a lot of free vouchers that were being given out due to the major update release. So it just adds up to, it just makes sense, I guess, overall. So in terms of the 7 SSRs that I got, I only got 1 that I kept, which was a Baldur's White Robe, and the reason I kept it is because it made me a 3rd level 50 Baldur's White Robe. That's it. Okay. The Timeless Trial accessory was a Judge's Talisman, which means it's my 4th Judge's Talisman, currently at level 20. So we'll leave it there for now, because Judge's Talismans are pretty useful for AoE attackers like Ares and so on. Right? So I'll keep this copy of it. We'll see if I need it. I actually don't have my 3rd one assigned to any PvP hero at this time either, worth mentioning. The other 6 SSRs I've turned into ore. They were a Twilight Helmet, Carbon Fiber Armor, a Tiara, 2 Nighthawks, and a True Cross from a random accessory box. So it's actually a pretty low SSR rate, as I mentioned, because we currently have that 1 extra Gate of Fate run, or sorry, the 1 extra run in the Secret Realm, right? So I'm getting 1 extra Dragon run every day, but I'm still not getting very many SSRs. So we'll see if my luck changes next week. Fingers crossed that it does. Alright. Next, in terms of interesting enchants that I got this week, right? I did 100 enchants pretty much. And nope, no interesting ones. 0, zip, nada, none. So all 100 enchants were basically wasted. You know, pretty much what you would expect normally, because at this point I'm trying to enchant for 2 good values rather than just 1. So it's very difficult to get enchants that give you 2 values that are both at very high levels. So in terms of weapons and accessories that I still need, because those are the only ones that I'm really looking at, right? In terms of weapons, I'd like to get a 2nd Balanced Blade. A 2nd Extreme Magic Bow would be nice. And in terms of accessories, it's just the Twilight Star, Juggler Plushie, and Sorcerer's Medal. That's all I need at this point. Nothing else matters to me. Alright. Finally, because there was a double Gate of Fate chances, so 18 Gate of Fate runs rather than just 9, that started this Thursday, my farming has changed a bit. So I've added 3 additional characters to farm up. In this case, it was Akaya for 1, Sigma for the other. The 3rd one, I'm kind of just winging it. Okay, if I feel like playing, that's a big if, but if I feel like playing, I would probably do new characters that I haven't done the Gate of Fates on yet. But if I don't feel like playing, I may just do Florentia or maybe Reen, right? So those last 3 Gates of Fate runs is kind of dependent on my mood. Right? I can unlock a character like Florentia, unlock new characters, or I can just farm up ones that I want to store up, depending on whether I feel like playing or not. Lately, it's been I haven't really felt like playing. So let's jump into the game now and talk about what's in game. So first of all, with all the new world map battles and with the new time rift, I really haven't touched it. Okay, I did 1 battle. I'll post up the video of this later, but I don't know, I just haven't had that much interest. As a funny note, I was trying to do 2 battles that first day on Thursday. I almost fell asleep while I was playing the 2nd battle. So I ended up canceling the fight and I just sweeped it. So that's why, I don't know, I'm not in any rush to do these, frankly speaking. From what I heard, none of the rewards really matter. There's no really good, treasures or anything like that. So given that's the case, there's also no rush to clear it. I'm just gonna do it at my own time, and right now work is actually really busy. just as usual. It seems like I'm going to be very free midway into December, right? With Christmas coming up and all that. So I'll probably catch up on all of this in December. But right now, it'll be, if I have time, I'll do some fights. But right now, this week, there's no chance of it happening, frankly speaking. So I'm going to be waiting on a lot of these world map events and time rift battles as a result. Next, with regards to training ground, I mean, the playoffs is coming up very, very soon. So my training ground, in terms of materials, I have quite a bit saved up. There's a lot of burning straps, a lot of dark necklaces, not as many crazy shorts and oils and so on, and pretty sprays, because I've been kind of using them up. Right? So, there's a good amount of out gloves, but I really need, right now what I really need is pretty sprays, crazy shorts, and oils. So I could use these materials though. There's various upgrades I can do, like the Archer and Assassin training ground, for example. Holy and Demon is in really, really good state. Flyer and Aquatic could use a few upgrades. Cavalry is, in my opinion, complete at this time, and Lancer is starting to get upgraded. So the training grounds are all kind of being incrementally increased, and I'll be just continuing to gather more resources until the playoffs in 2 weeks. In terms of burgers, I only have 6 of them right now, and that's because I'm now starting to use the new continuous battle feature. So what continuous battle allows you to do pretty much is you can queue up 6 burgers, so that gives you around 300 stamina on hand. Then you can auto battle 20 battles, right? It can be 20, actually it can be 20 dragon battles or 20 anarchy battles. So what I'm doing is on the weekends, so Saturday I use 6 burgers, Sunday I use 6 burgers. That's 12 burgers right there. And the other burgers I tend to use during the week, right? Keep in mind, you get 4 burgers per day, so I guess that's what, 28, 7 days times 4 gives you 28 burgers every day. But it's pretty easy to use up those other burgers during the week if you're planning to hit the 300 stamina usage in Secret Realm. So it's working out pretty well. Other reason I'm using up the burgers like crazy is because of this ongoing Secret Realm revival event, right? 1 extra daily run of everything. So that's 1 extra Anarchy run, 1 extra Angelica training run, 1 extra Goddess trial run, 1 extra Bonding Realm run. It's using up a lot more stamina every day, and so a lot more burgers are being consumed, kind of thing. And of course, the other part of all this is also the Gate of Fate event, right? 9 extra runs is another burger. That's 45 stamina. So burger usage is going to be, well, all the burgers are definitely going to be consumed this week for sure. In terms of heroes, right, nothing has really changed because I mentioned already the interesting enchants thing. For example, I've been trying to roll better enchants on both Gizarov and Ares, so I'm converting it into full moon enchants. And, Gizarov has a decent one, but I'd like to see a bit more, maybe int. Better than 2%, it'd be like to see 5% or more hit points. Similarly, the Tenios headdress is 3% int and, 8% hit points and 4% defense. I'd like to see a better roll on this Tenios headdress for sure. So, kind of the stuff that I'm re-rolling, if you will, for Gizarov. Getting more hit points and so on. Ares, similarly, I mean, Ares has I got a pretty decent King's Crown roll, right? 4% attack with 10 attack and 7 hit points. Last Rites has a 6% hit point, 10% defense, 4% attack. So I think Ares is pretty much done at this point, right? The only thing left is to try to potentially increase the Scarlet Reaper enchant and the Judge's Talismans. Currently, the Scarlet Reaper has, you'd say, like 13% attack increase with 6% hit points. So I don't have a max attack Ares, but he does have, I feel, pretty decent survivability with the Last Rites. As long as the Last Rites doesn't get broken, he generally avoids getting one-shotted, I think. So that's my Ares at this time. Could use more work, but we'll see about that. So other than those characters, right, I did draw for both heroes on Harbingers of Elysium, so I got both Tsubame and Florentia. If I go into my gallery now to display the hero galleries, well, crossover gallery first. everyone in Trails of Cold Steel. Everyone in Record of Lodoss War. I am missing Toguro Brothers for Yu Yu Hakusho, and I actually have no plans whatsoever to get him. Even if he reruns Hiei and Toguro Bros, I have no plans to get Toguro Bros. Sakura Wars, I have all 3. And Trails in the Sky, I also have all 6 heroes of that. So the collab heroes, I have everyone that I personally want. In terms of the regular hero gallery, I am missing Emilia. Okay. I am missing Helena and Melpani. Well, she's free, so once I finish up the world map chapters and new time rift, I'm sure I'll have her at that point. But it's just Helena, which I actually am going to get a guaranteed copy of. Langrisser 1, Langrisser 2, Langrisser 3, Langrisser 4, Langrisser 5 are all complete. And then finally Reincarnation, because I got both Florentia and Tsubame, the only one that I'm missing right now is Helena. So, or sorry, not Helena, Rosalia. Yeah. So you can say, I mean, right now it's just, you can say Emilia, Helena, and Rosalia are the 3 heroes that I'm missing. That I will probably pick up later on, for sure. Alright. So in the store, I have 15,065 Aura Column ore on hand right now, so that I could buy quite a few epic martial spirits. In fact, I'll just buy one right now. I could do gambles for headgear, armors, and weapons. The only ones I would really want would be the weapons if I were to gamble, and I don't really see a need to do so right now. Okay. I just don't think even if I get a balanced blade or extreme magic bow, it would actually affect anything at this point. Not for the playoffs. So I'm just gonna skip this. And as for the armors, I mean, I could always use more lacerates, but it's not exactly a top priority right now. So I don't really see any real need to do the armor gambles either. You know what? Why don't I do a few weapon gambles? It's just 3, right? Hydra Bow is garbage. Last Night is garbage. Oath of Justice. I'll keep the Oath of Justice, but yeah, you can. So no luck with getting an Extreme Magic Bow or Balanced Blade. I decided to just do it because, you know, it's a long-term commitment to try to get new items. Right? So I'll break up 2 of those items that I just got, and I'll hold on to that Oath of Justice, even though I have so many. Right? I have 3 of them sitting right here. But you never know, I might have use for them. I'll also break up those 2 Nighthawks that I got today from my Dragon runs. So there we go. Back to 1,000 Oracle more. Alright. Oh, one last thing to do in the store. Because I did all my, I guess I did all my summoning this week, I can extract memory quite a few shards as a result. There's also 200 Sophia shards because of the past event, right? So the last event, the Halloween event, gave a lot of Sophia memory shards as well. So if I just select all here, I'm getting 5,990 memory essence, just like that. So suddenly I have the ability to purchase, let's say, a runestone. If I think I need it. I actually don't think I do. So I'm going to hold off on this runestone. I don't see a need for it because I'd rather save up my memory shard or memory essence for the next set of SSR accessories in 9 days. So let's move on then to the time traveling merchant that I haven't checked out this week yet. Let's jump in. Okay, so time traveling merchant. I need 10 items to raise my merchant level to level 4. I see 2 Wheels of Fate purchases right here. So this is amazing. Well, first let's just get my 12,000 items first, right? Because I need them every week. So 12,000 star coins right there. And now let's start doing purchases. So Wheels of Fate, more Wheels of Fate, right? I'll buy this cheaper Egg Automaton. I'll buy the Pure Heart Selection Pack. Let's get this one in, Pure Molten Heart. And then I'm going to buy this purely to use up another item. So that's 5 purchases on this first screen, which means I need 5 more to go for the next item unlock. So let's refresh. Page 2. HP Surge Stone. Always purchased, in my opinion. Headgear for cheaper price. I don't really need headgear, that's the thing. Oh, an Anki voucher. Let's buy that. And just seeing, oh, there we go. Spirits of Flame. Let's buy that as well. So that's 3 items. You know what? I have so many star coins. I'm just going to buy the headgear anyways. Tiara, 100 ore, whatever. Just because I want to get 1 extra item on the next screen. So Mastery Stone Epic Gift Pack. No, I don't want to waste any crystals. So let's just refresh to the next page instead, and let's just buy the sweet clearance tickets right there. Merchant level has been increased. So there we go. Ooh, crazy shorts, 70% off. I'll buy those. Gold. Let's just skip that purchase. I'll buy this as well. So the next level needs 178 items. That's crazy. Whatever. That's not going to happen anytime soon. So let's refresh the last page. And we see here the last page has 1 extra item now. So nice to see. Oh, interesting. You can buy runestone shards for more runestones, right? I think that's new. Regardless. Let's just buy this gold item. I'm just curious. I guess the next merchant level will add yet another slot, probably. But avatar frame. Let's see. I'm just trying to decide if it's worth buying the runestone shards, right? It's what this basically means is 400 crystals for a new runestone. But I don't think I'm desperate for runestones anymore. That's the other thing. So it's hard to say if it's actually worth it or not. Like, I can always use runestones because there's always new heroes that you get, but at the same time, for my Apex team, I already have enough runestones for my core team. So, you know what? Let's just skip it. Rather than that, I guess I'll use a bit more of these star coins to buy things that, not necessarily because I need them, but just because I can head towards the next merchant level, I guess. So there we go. So 6 Gate of Fate runs this week. No skin vouchers, which is probably the thing I want the most from the time traveling merchant, but that's okay. Alright, so covered heroes, covered my training ground, briefly mentioning, I guess, my Apex Arena. Right? I'm now at 1,972 points. That is current ranking of 123. I don't think I'll drop out of the top 256. There is next week to do 1 last battle, right? Because there's 10 days left. So next week is the very last week of Apex Arena. And other than that, as long as I get 1 more win, that puts me close to 2,000. And I shouldn't lose. So in terms of the match that I played this week, it continues to be a win per week. So since I got into Langrisser rank, right, it's been win, another win, and a 3rd win. So hopefully I'll continue that next week, get 1 win, get myself very close to 2,000 points, and then I'll definitely be in the top 256. And that's all I'm really aiming for. So that's it with my account for now. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you found this video interesting or useful to you. And on that note, Nitro out.